big truck. Okay, what's going on with y'all, man? Uh, I don't know, man. I kind of just wanted to, tiptoe around the crime scene a little bit. Um, we got a little something about Jeepers Creepers today, bro. We got the 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 real story, because most people don't know that it was based on a true story. Wasn't this fictional? So was Hill have the Hills Have Eyes and Wrong Turn. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, man, we got a little something about Jeepers Creepers today. I want to, like I say, tiptoe around the bush. So on the border, should I say? Hell, I don't fucking know. I'm just saying shit. But let's check it out, man. Let's see what we got.
Most of us have seen Jeepers Creepers
Yeah.
from 2001, but I feel like a lot of you don't realize that the beginning of that movie is based on a real story, a real situation that happens.
I thought the whole
In 1990, 46-year-old Dennis Depew murdered his wife Marilyn and stashed her body. But the story is extremely bizarre. Although the director has never come out and said it, it's pretty obvious.
Hey, y'all, what y'all think? Y'all think we should do like a movie reaction and try to so I see if I can find some way somehow find out how to do it without getting copyrighted a movie reaction for the wrong turn. I ain't seen that movie in forever. The first, I mean, I ain't seen none of them in a while. That'd be a good. Y'all let me know. Y'all drop below in the comments though. Let me know.
That this story is basically that's the beginning of Jeepers Creepers. So I wanted to come over and see for myself, see the abandoned school, and drive down South Prairie Road. This is where it all took place.
I'm gonna turn this fan down a little bit.
Easter Sunday, 1990. Ray and Marie Thornton are driving down this road, South Prairie Road. A Chevy van comes up behind them very quickly and then very aggressively passes them at a high rate of speed. And that's when Marie Thornton says, referencing the license plate, GZ, geez, that guy's in a rush. They have a laugh about it and continue on down this road. And just a few miles further, they come across the abandoned schoolhouse, and it's there that they see that
Right
man
there.
again.
Yeah.
They see a man, and he looks like he's holding a blanket or a sheet that is full of blood, or at least it's red. At the time, they don't know. And here it is, the actual school, built in.
Ain't it crazy how history presents itself right in front of you? And you thinking that it's just some coincidence. Oh man, that movie was such and such. Oh, that person said such and such. No, bro, this shit be real events, bro. And they portray the shit right in front of you so you can get it and you still don't get it. It's crazy. But this right here is crazy, bro. And look at the actual fucking same place, and it don't look like, it don't look fucking 20, 30, 40 years old, 50 years old is basically what I'm trying to get at.
1908. This is it.
1908. Holy shit. I'm talking about 50 years old. Woo! Times 10. Damn.
This is where Ray and Marie Thornton drove by and saw that same vehicle and that man. His car, I believe, was parked
Is that his
right
audio?
here. I believe this is where the big tank was. And he was somewhere back here. They see him with a a blanket or a sheet.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
gotta
right
be
when
his audio.
Maurice says,
That shit fucking.
"What is it? That man, he has a blood-soaked sheet or something." And they were like, "Look, we're not hanging around. Let's get out of here." So they take off. They realize.
Imagine he would have turned and there would have been some shit slowly walking across here. Oh man.
We're not hanging around. Let's get out of here. So they take off. They realize they probably better get the heck out of this area, so they keep on driving. They kind of take off.
I gotta cut this fan
And
down a little bit, y'all.
a few miles down the road, that same vehicle, that Chevy van,
Keep it rolling though.
right on their bumper, riding their bumper. And now they are freaking out. What is this guy doing? This goes on for a few miles until the Thorntons pull off and head down a different road. They can see in their rear view mirror that the vehicle has pulled off at the intersection. He's on the side of the road. And they say, you know what? We need to turn around. Very ballsy couple, the Thorntons. We need to turn around. We need to get a description of this vehicle, get the license plate, because he's up to something. We don't know what that whole thing was with the blanket. He was trying to put it into the ground. They turn around. They come back to the intersection. The van is still there. And that man is switching his license plates. The passenger door is open, and Marie Thornton can see that it is covered with blood. And they're like,
Oh shit!
we're
This
outta
is
here.
doubt.
That's
That's the
head
actual
back in the direction
fucking.
of the school. They want to go see
images.
what this guy was doing. They head
Wait.
back.
1908. 1908. They had a camera that looked that good in 1908. I gotta do some research on that one.
They end up at the school again.
I don't remember that being in a movie like that.
Believe it or not, they get out. They need to see what this guy was stashing. What was he doing? What was that sheet or that blanket? So they get out of their car and they walk down, and they find a little animal hole, and it's there.
No, whatever his mic and camera doing while he's not riding in that car is fucking.
He was trying to put that down a hole, unsuccessfully. It's a big misconception that he had anything to do
Why are you
with the
walking
inside of the
creeping
school.
around there?
He didn't stash anything in the school. There was no body found in the school. I think he pulled over to try to stash that bloody blanket, or possibly even to, if he found a good spot, to stash Marilyn. At that point, they take off and they're headed for the police. Now, this happened just after the situation at the Depew house. Now, Dennis and Marilyn Depew had been married for many years. I believe it was 18 years. They had gotten divorced, but he did have specific visitation rights. Again, Easter Sunday, he came to pick up the kids. They did not want to go with him, and he got into an argument with Marilyn, and she fell down. He pushed her, or she fell down the stairs. She hurt herself badly, and he basically dragged her out of the house, telling the kids that we're going to go to the hospital. We're going to the hospital. Well,
I'm thinking I might have heard of that.
One of the kids did run out of the house then,
sure.
and went to call the police. So the police had two separate calls, probably even at the time not even realizing it was the same person that they were calling about. So what happened was, a day later, they were looking for Dennis. He was gone. He disappeared. And it was a day later, not far from here, basically in between this school and where their house.
Why do they got fucking? Is that the metal that's like on like trailers and shit. That isn't that what that look like, y'all? Or am I tripping? Why would they board up the windows with that?
It used to be. They found. I believe it was a town worker, a road worker, found Marilyn Depew's body.
Bro, this
on the
is
side of the
real
road.
footage.
And
Bro, they had camera recording this good in 1908. Am I tweaking? Ain't no way I'm tweaking like this. Am I tweaking, y'all?
He was recovered. She had been shot in the back of the head.
I can't be
Most
tweaking
likely
like
in
that,
the
right?
van, which is why it was so bloody in there.
Damn,
So
we
once
shot
all
it.
that happened,
Yeah.
for some time, family members and friends
Crazy.
started receiving letters from Dennis, who was on the run and hiding. Strange letters with biblical inscriptions, basically justifying why he killed Marilyn, saying that she was turning his family against him, that he had lost everything. Dennis was gone for a year. And it was then that Unsolved Mysteries picked up the case. They actually showcased it. I believe it's season 3, episode 20, I think. I'll put it down below. Maybe I'll put a link to it because it's
We
on
might gotta go
YouTube.
check that out.
But they did a story about this.
Hold on, what was that? Was that his camera? Listen when he get a little bit closer. Listen.
They did a story.
What was that sound? Oh, that shit just gave me the chills. I don't know if that was his camera or what. Y'all listen and turn y'all. If y'all, I don't know if y'all be able to hear. If y'all have headphones, then y'all should be able to hear that. But it was like, like listen one more time. Listen.
It's on YouTube, but they did a story
What the
about
fuck?
this.
I don't know if that was just his
But
camera
they
rubbering
did a
up
story. They
against something
featured
or
this
what.
story on there, and so it goes. But he saw it on TV. He was living a
looked
whole
like
different
he's
life at that
fucking
point.
insane.
Took on the alias Hank Queen, and was living with a girlfriend. And down in Texas, I believe, Dallas, Texas. And he knew he had to get out of there, so he left that night. And it just so happens that that girlfriend's family members were watching. They called the police, and they found him that night trying to leave the area. There was a long pursuit. He was shooting at them. He actually blasted through 2 police roadblocks, and he ended up shooting himself, I believe in Mississippi, in the head, actually in the exact same vehicle in that van that he shot Marilyn.
Wow.
And this is Dennis's
The
final
motherfucker was still riding around in the van that he shot his fucking wife in the head in. What a sick motherfucker.
resting place here with his family. This isn't too
Fucking
far from
bastard.
where that schoolhouse is, just over the border in Indiana. And I believe, yes,
We don't
this
give
is
a-
his mother and
Man,
father.
don't make me, man.
And I don't know who these people
Please
are,
don't
possibly
make me
sisters.
tell you about this man at his gravesite, bro. We don't, bro.
His father actually lived until 2005,
He gets no
his mother
respect.
until
Why we at his
1997,
gravesite? We
and
don't
of course 1991 for Dennis
He gets
when he
no
took his
respect.
own life. Clearly, the flowers and the plants are on this family here, so they probably still have family in the area. I mean, everybody has family. Serial
I mean,
killers,
yeah,
bank
I mean,
robbers,
Yeah.
murderers, everybody has family.
Well, he's
Marilyn-
bogus. We don't really. I would love to hear the story, but I don't really
It's
care.
1990, it's not that long ago where it'd be,
Yeah, completely overgrown.
Yeah.
So I'm
How often are they unmarked, Grave?
it happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at least I know I'm not crazy then. So anyway, I wanted to come out to the Oakland Hills Cemetery here pay my respects to Marilyn. But I searched and searched and searched, visited the office a number of times, and eventually someone came out to try to track her grave down. We couldn't find it. And she's more or less certain that it's an unmarked grave. The chances are her family just could not afford, or maybe did not want, any kind of a plot or anything for her, any kind of a tombstone or headstone or anything. But she is pretty much right in this spot here. And that is the story of Dennis Depew, the murder of Marilyn Depew, and the inspiration, at least at the beginning, of Jeepers Creepers. Crazy story at the expense of Marilyn, of course. And wherever she is, I hope she's resting in peace. All right, I'm getting back on the road. See you in the next video.
Yo, that's unfortunate. I think I may have heard maybe the story before or something similar to that. But man, hey, for all y'all watching, man, who watched this video, who didn't know about the demise of the beginning of Jeepers Creepers, man. There you go. Y'all hold it down, man. Be safe out there, man. I'm out. Peace.